What's going on, everyone? Welcome to KnoxRips, where we will be ripping baseball and miscellaneous hobby and jumbo boxes of new series releases throughout the year. Today, just got back from the National Card Show in Nashville, Tennessee, and we're going to be kicking off a 6-part series where we rip an entire case of the 2026 Top Series 1 Hobby Jumbos. We're going to be doing 1 box per episode, so that's 6 boxes. Hopefully we get 1 case hit, at least, maybe more. And then the one big question, which box will it be in? Second question is, are we going to be making a profit? Every single auto, relic, numbered card, parallel, everything will be listed on my eBay. Link will be down below in the description. So if you see something that you want, you see your favorite player, see anything that catches your eye, let me know and we'll get it listed and go ahead and get those off to you. But here's the challenge today. We're going to be tracking the value from every hit, from every box, and at the end of the series, we'll do a recap, and let's see if this case was a win, or, pun intended, if we struck out. So if you're into baseball cards, case breaks, chasing big autos, and seeing if we actually beat the odds, hit that like button, subscribe, and let's get ripping. Batter up. So box 1 of 6, let's see if the heat starts early. Go ahead and get it open for you. So how many cases have you guys ripped so far? Have you guys been doing some hangers? Have you guys been doing some hobby boxes? This is probably going to be my 5th jumbo box so far of the year. I've really been liking some of these. I have a couple good hits, but hopefully we can get something good out of this. That open, get our silver packs out of the way and save those. All right, so we're gonna go with our first pack. All right, Carlos Narvaez, Matt Strahm, Auto Camp rookie, another rookie, Estrada, Bo Naylor, Carson Whisenhunt rookie. I really like Whisenhunt. I think he's actually going to be a pretty decent player. Tyler Freeman, Adolis Garcias, Dylan Beavers. Dylan Beavers, I think he's underrated for that young core that's out in Baltimore. We'll see if he can prove to be something, or if he can even crack the lineup. Jonah Tong, Bryce Harper, Big Christmas. All right, we got a couple reversed here, and I see numbers already, so we're starting off hot. First one is going to be Tyler Freeman, and this is going to be a gold foil Tyler Freeman. Like that. We're putting them up here for now until I can get them in sleeves. Next one's going to be David Bednar. That's going to be our standard insert. Let's put that off to the side here. Ooh, a rookie from the 1991 Fernandez. Put those up here because we're going to get those in every box. Then we got the 2025 All Tops team, Aroldis Chapman. Samuel Bisello, Carson Williams, Ian Seymour. All right. So I think first pack, already getting a numbered card. Think we're doing all right, but we'll see how the rest goes. All right. Don't see a relic in here. All right. Estrada again. Freeland. So in the comments down below, let me know who your favorite card is, or what has been your best pull. There we go. Ooh, future stars Roki Sasaki. I think the best thing that's happened for him is that he has been moved to the bullpen. Oh, we got the ERAs. It's just an upside down. Kobe Mayo, that's one of the young core from Baltimore that I was just talking about. Bregman, I'm excited for Bregman. Chicago Cub, I think he's going to have a great year with the Cubs. Yoshi. All right. Oh, and we got Junior Caminario. I think that's going to be our silver. Yep. Pete Alonso, 1991. Speaking of Orioles, I think he's going to have a good year with them. His first at-bat for the Orioles in spring training, he went yard. Mets fans must love that. Jose Ramirez, profiled by Ken Griffey Jr. I really like these cards this year. Ken Griffey Jr., one of my favorite players of all time. I do like that they're doing profiles by him. That's pretty cool. And then the rest of the pack here, just seeing if we... From Knoxville, love seeing former Tennessee Volunteers, Jordan Beck. Owen Casey, newest Miami Marlin. I think he'll have a good year too. Ooh, Brady House, that's a good rookie. All right, so nothing ecstatic to be happy about there. You know, nothing bad, but we're still looking for those big hits. All right, big Zach Maxwell rookie. Future stars, Marcelo Mayer. He's part of that future out in Boston. Matt Strom, Otto Kemp. I did open a Otto Kemp, the same card, but an on-card autograph from my last box that I had opened. So pretty happy about that. I hope he's going to have himself a good career. That card will also be listed on my eBay if it hasn't sold already. Chase Burns. As a Volunteer fan, not a fan of his. But in the professional ranks, I hope he has a good career. For those that don't know, he left the Volunteers because he wanted to try to be all about himself and not about the team. And then the Volunteers went and won their first ever national championship in baseball. So pretty nice to see some champions here. All right, we got home run leaders, and then we have our auto. I'm going to quickly flip without showing the camera so we can do a nice little reveal. We are going to have from the Mariners, okay. Looks like it's going to be a pitcher, going to be a righty. Oh, okay. Luis Castillo. That is a good auto right there. All right. Wish it was numbered, but you know what? That's an on-card auto. I'm not mad about that. It's a good hit. Let's put it up there. All right. And then we got our silver, which is going to be Willy Adames. That's a silver glitter. All right. Our 1991 is going to be Alex Freeland, rookie. And we got a first pitch, Jackie Hornung. Let's see. Bark at the park for the Mets. All right, let's see if we got just anything lingering around, anything good. All right. So we got our guaranteed auto already. Still haven't gotten our relic. I'm actually going to move these a little bit out of the way. So we're at least going to get one more hit. So when my hands are in, it's going to be auto-focusing. Going to try to change that up when I get a real setup. But this is kind of a scuffed video, but that's what we're here for. And looks like we'll have our relic in this pack. Got a little sneak preview from the side, so our relic will be coming, our guaranteed relic. Matthew Boyd, hopefully he has another good year for my Cubs. Ramon Urias. Jack Perkins, rookie. Warren. Jacob Melton. All right. Isaac Collins, Gold Cup. Now, what do we got here? All right, so this is a 1991 relic. Again, going to turn and... All right, we're good. We're good. All right, let's see what this 1991 relic is. Oh, hoo, hoo. Hoo. Mike Trout. Woo. That's not bad. That's not bad. All right. So we got a Mike Trout. Looks like it's a game used bat. Come on, Luis. Stay up there. All right, our silver is going to be another silver glitter, Bryce Miller. Our 1991 is going to be a rookie, Brady House. Brady House is going to be a very good ball player. Speak it into existence. And then a Lindor profile. All right, so we have our guaranteed auto. We have our guaranteed relic. Neither of them are numbered, but they're both on that beautiful 1991 card stock. So we got 6 more packs to go. Let's see if we can add to this. Bobby Witt Jr., Mookie, Ronald Acuna. Hopefully he can stay healthy for the Braves this year. Rookie Cup, Jeffrey Springs. William Contreras, Nolan McLean. He's a good rookie out in New York. Cole Young. Ooh. Okay. Texas Rangers. Let's see who we got here. Flip it over. Nolan Ryan Black Ace. That is a good card. I love this card art. I love the Black Aces every year. Just looks so crisp, especially with the top 75 logo. All right, another hit. All right, we're going to have a Carson Williams rookie. Just in your rainbow foil. Lawrence Butler for the 1991. And we have our first greatest hits, James Wood. All right. Bubba Chandler. He's going to be key to that rotation out in Pittsburgh. All right. We're halfway done. Let's see how this next one goes. I mean, from what we've already pulled, it's going to be kind of hard to beat. But we'll see what we can do. I mean, the heat's coming on strong with this box. Who do you guys think is going to have the leader for home runs this year for the National League? Love to see that Schwarber's back in with the Phillies. I mean, Shohei's always a powerhouse. It very well could be these three right here leading again. Wonder where Tariq Skubal will go next. He did win his arbitration case, so he has a 1 year left with the Tigers. Good old Ellie. Big Christmas again, James Wood. All right, let's see what we got for our inserts. Jonah Heim, good switch hitting catcher. A Roberto Clemente, 1991. And our big ticket player, Corbin Carroll. All right. All right, so nothing special about that box, or that pack, I should say. Matt Shaw Golden Cup. I wonder where the Cubs are going to be playing Matt Shaw predominantly this year, whether it be the DH or if he moves out to the outfield, now that the Cubs do have Bregman. All right, next pack. Ooh, the Miz rookie card. Rodriguez rookie. The Unicorn, Shohei Ohtani. Very interesting today at the National. My wife told me, I'm not impressed. It's like, you don't know baseball then. We haven't seen a player like this ever. Javier Baez. All right, so we only had two that were upside down. Just English, Corbin Carroll. Cam Schlittler, another good young stud out in New York. Carson Seymour. All right. Brandon Garcia and the Silver Sand Glitter. Big Papi, David Ortiz in the 91. And then an Acuna player profile by Ken Griffey Jr. All right, on to our next. Sorry, guys, just trying to make a little bit of room here. All right, we're down to 3 packs left, and then we're on to our silvers. All right, Hunter Brown, Jorge Soler, another Mayer card. It's got to be like 3rd or 4th Mayer card, another Otto Kemp. Another Roki. All right. Yu Darvish. Silver Sand Glitter. Juan Soto, 1991. And a greatest hits, Bryce Harper. Let's make sure I'm not missing anything in here. All right. 2 more packs left. So far, we haven't seen anything from the second half of this opening. We'll see if that changes. All right. Alex Freeland. Paul Skeens, probably going to win a Cy Young this year. He'll probably win at least 4 or 5 in his career, I would think. Nick Kurtz. Wonder if he'll have another 4 home run game this season. Definitely doable out there in, well, Sacramento right now when they play on the Little League ball field. All right, we got our insert. Let's see what it is. It's going to be another relic. All right, it's going to be another 1991 relic. Don't show the camera, don't show the camera, don't show the camera. All right. Let's see if we got another 1991 relic. Oh, it's landscape. I already saw a little bit of it. It's Pittsburgh, it looks like. Okay, game used memorabilia. Outfielder. O'Neill Cruz. Really like that picture that they got for him. Let's see. Not numbered, but not a bad hit when we've already gotten our relic. All right. Are we right side up? Yes, we are. All right, we got a Hunter Goodman on the Silver Sand Glitter. We got a Barry Larkin, 1991. And then greatest hits, Kyle Schwarber from the Home Run Derby contest. Wow. All right, so we got 2 relics out of this box. Not bad. Not bad. Only 1 numbered card, but you can't go wrong with a pretty good player auto in Luis Castillo. Can't go wrong with the 2 relics that we did get. I mean, O'Neill Cruz is a good name. Mike Trout, obviously. And then Nolan Ryan, Black Ace. I really like that Black Ace. Yeah, let me move the 91s out of the way now. All right, we got Brandon Marsh. Kyle Manzardo. Ben Williamson. Jesus Luzardo had a phenomenal year after moving over from Miami to Philly. Let's see if he continues that. Christian Campbell, Lawrence Butler, Dylan Cruz. All right, here are our inserts. We got Chicago Cub, Shota Imanaga on the rainbow foil. We got an ex-Chicago Cub, Kyle Tucker on the 91. A Roman Anthony. Big ticket player. And that should do it for the packs. And then we'll go on to our silver packs. All right. All right. Let's go on to our silver packs. So in future videos, I will have stands going around to better display the cards, but it got delayed in shipping, and I didn't want to hold off on making this video. I want to get this out. All right, so our first silver pack, we got a Craig Biggio, Will Clark, Corey Seager, and a Jonah Tong rookie. All right, our next silver pack. J-Rod, Cam Schlitter, rookie, Carson Williams, rookie, and a Parker Messick, rookie. So this, for the most part, was a rookie pack. All right. All right, well, that's going to be box number 1. Do you guys think that we've gotten our case hit out of that? I mean, you can't really complain about what we got out of that, but I don't think we got our case hit. So in review, we got the O'Neal Cruz relic. We did get one numbered card, which is a Tyler Freeman out of 399. We got our Luis Castillo auto. We got our Mike Trout game used bat. And we got our black ace Nolan Ryan. All right. Well, I think the case hit is still hiding somewhere throughout the rest of the case. But as always, all the hits from today are going to go live on eBay. Link will be in the description below if you want to grab anything that we pulled. If you enjoyed this rip, hit that like button, subscribe so you don't miss the next box, and drop a comment. Are we up or are we down? We've got 5 boxes left. The heat has to be somewhere, but until next time, chase the heat and trust the rip.